know these brothers my guys. Know that we fly, know that they ride or die. Why they wanna move like that? Where you want gone?
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं सुनील कुमार आपका स्वागत करता हूं मेरे चैनल पर शॉर्टहैंडियंस एंड लाइफस्टाइल। तो मैं आपके लिए एक डिक्टेशन लेके आ गया हूं। सॉरी, मैं अभी 2-4 दिन से डिक्टेशंस नहीं लेके आ पाया आपके लिए, लेकिन आज के लिए आपके लिए एक डिक्टेशन है। बहुत अच्छी डिक्टेशन है, 100 वर्ड पर मिनट की डिक्टेशन रखेंगे और ये कोर्ट के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, पंजाब हरियाणा हाई कोर्ट के लिए। तो वीडियो स्किप मत करना, पूरी डिक्टेशन लिखना और टाइप करना। भाई बिना टाइप करे आपका कोई भी तैयारी नहीं होती है। तो बी रेडी फॉर द डिक्टेशन। रेडी, be ready, start. The instant case is not a case of premature termination of service. It is a clear case of abolition of posts, and the termination of the service is a consequence thereof. Hence, the termination of service is not open to challenge on the ground of any illegality. Para. The allegations of malafide against the Chief Election Commissioner are hard to accept. The removal of the election commissioners was not on the recommendations of the Chief Election Commissioner under the second proviso to clause 5 of the Article 324. Nothing has been brought on record to show that even otherwise the government, while abolishing the posts, had acted on the suggestion of the Chief Election Commissioner. On the other hand, the records show that although there were bickerings even on petty issues, all the decisions were taken ultimately unanimously. It is, however, another thing that this unison in working in the circumstances could not have been guaranteed for all time to come, and the government, if they desired to continuance of the two commissioners, had an option to make the rules of business that the government choose one rather than the other option is no ground to allege malafide against them, and much less against the Chief Election Commissioner. Para. Material loss on account of cutting short of the tenure is not unknown in a service career and is one of the exigencies of employment. The creation and abolition of post is the prerogative of the executive, and in the present case of the President, Article 324 leaves it to the President to fix an appointment such number of election commissioners as he may from time to time determine. The power to create the posts is unfettered, so also is the power to reduce or abolish them. If therefore the President, finding that there was no work for the election commissioners, or that the election commission could not function, decided to abolish the posts, that was an exigency of the office held by the petitioner. Para. The flashing of the photographs of the petitioner and the other election commissioner in the news bulletin by the Doordarshan was clearly uncalled for. Although there is nothing on record to show at whose instance it was done, yet the act deserves condemnation in the strongest language. It was within the powers of the government to investigate the incident, and it could have offered to investigate the event and to make proper amends to the petitioner and the other election commissioner. Instead, it has casually dismissed the incident by a mechanical denial of it. The attitude adopted by the government towards the erstwhile public servants is strongly disapproved. Stop. तो बच्चों, ये थी डिक्टेशन 440 वर्ड्स की कोर्ट की डिक्टेशन है पंजाब हरियाणा हाई कोर्ट के लिए। तो इसे लिखें और टाइप ज़रूर करें और प्लीज़ मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हैव ए गुड नाइट।